Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Lately I've posted a few shorter videos onto this channel, not shorts, 11-ish minute videos, but for those of you who like long videos, you really want to sit down and hang out and chat, today's video is for you. Let me give you a little bit of the game plan before we get into it. So I've done some shopping. Would you believe I actually went in store to Sephora? I feel like I never do that anymore because it's so far away. We moved where Sephora is a long drive. I also placed an order on Le Target. Sorry, Target. Because Target is also far away from where we live, but so many of you have been asking me about this Byoma brand, and they came to Ulta. Wait, so because they came to Ulta, I placed an order on Target. You know, it made more sense in my head. And then I also received some products in PR, some new skincare releases, so we'll try those on today. I do regret to inform you all, there will not be a what's new in skincare for this month. I might try to push it to next week, but I'm not able to do any more filming past today. It's currently Tuesday morning for me. We're about to do an AM skincare routine. As some of you do know, I live in Florida. There is currently quite a large hurricane out there. Hurricane Ian. Quickly, I would like to say a huge thank you to all of you who have DM'd me. Sometimes I'm just so floored by how sweet some of you are. You're really a lovely group of subscribers. So some of you have reached out to, just send good wishes, and I really appreciate that. I will tell you all, I am located on the East Coast somewhere. I do have family in Tampa, and they will be coming here to stay with us. And it's still possible that we could lose power between, Wednesday to, I don't know how long. I haven't been through a hurricane since we moved. But I have been through hurricanes in New Orleans as well as in the Panhandle of Florida. So I do have a lot of thoughts on hurricanes. We'll probably have a bit of a chat today about that because it's so weird what's going on right now. Anyway, I'm just waking up. Do I look like it? Yeah, I do. Kind of look like I'm a little stressed as well, because I am. We can still have fun though. We really can. I'm gonna start with my standard morning cleanse of the fresh kombucha cleansing treatment, which I'm almost out of. I've told myself I'm not gonna repurchase this, but we'll see. I think I might. I also repurchased the Shiseido facial cotton. I missed it. I missed it. They're so nice. I am just going to use this cleansing treatment this morning because, as I've mentioned many times on this channel, I don't wash my face every morning. And then I'm going to spray my face with, I don't know why I just read this label because, as you all know, it's actually this, which I'm really liking. I'm really liking the Neogen Real Ferment Micro Essence so far. And then I'm using my jade roller, or well, rose quartz roller, because I'm stressed out. I am stressed out by everybody else being stressed out. And I know that these have some real mixed thoughts on them, but I find them really calming. I don't think you need to spend a lot on them. It's all the same general principle. I really like my rollers. I really do. I like them usually. I love them when I'm feeling high stress. Oh, I love them. So let me tell you about my Hurricane Ivan story, which some of you are probably going, what the heck is Hurricane Ivan? I'll tell you the story. We're gonna move on to the serum step, and I've got to decide between these two today, both of which I received in PR. So y'all know I love Bubble Skincare. They came out with the super clear acne treating serum with 2% salicylic acid. Again, it looks like another really great formula. Since it's an acne product, we have clearly on the box here your drug facts. Salicylic acid at 2%. Remember, you can turn your back on a person, but never turn your back on the drug facts. Super cute packaging. It's kind of a creamy serum, which I actually really like to see in a salicylic acid serum. It typically means it's a little bit more kind of gentle in the way that it applies. It smells a bit medicinal. It's fragrance free, so yeah, it does smell a little bit medicinal, but that's a very interesting contrast to the Elemis product here, the Dynamic Resurfacing Super C Serum. So this is your sodium ascorbyl phosphate serum, which is typically one of my favorite forms of vitamin C, but I will confess to you all, you know the brand Elemis, right? You know that they use a lot of fragrance. And I'm struggling at reading the ingredients because for whatever reason, why would you do this? It's black on reflective silver. Look. What if we all agreed as a universe to use contrasting colors for ingredients lists? Wouldn't that be so helpful? I'm gonna try out the Elemis today. I do love sodium ascorbyl phosphate, so let's just try it and see how it goes on my kind of more sensitive skin type. I like how you can see I'm just kind of more hesitant in the application of this. I'm going, oh, this smells so good. Honestly, it smells so good. It's such a nice contrast to, you know, most vitamin C serums that are unscented. Remember how hard it was to find a fragrance-free vitamin C serum for a while? They all smelled like oranges. And not just like oranges, but like somebody burst an orange into your face. And then our eye cream today, I have been using this and I do really like it. I hear that this is quite a hit, the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. Honestly, y'all, this one is really nice. The Guava serum did work out really well for me. You know, the sole reason that the Guava serum is behind me instead of in an empties video is because there's a little bit of product left in there, and I keep telling myself, well, what I need to do is just hold it upside down one day for a long time, and then I can get the last of that out and finish it off and buy another one. But I don't want to take the time of waiting, you know? But I was really impressed with that serum. I thought it's great, and I feel like this eye cream is also great. I guess I do like Glow Recipes eye creams in general, though. But yeah, check out the ingredients on this one. I think that it is incredible in that it's, you know, got your depuffing ingredients, it's got your peptide ingredients, it's got some brightening ingredients, niacinamide, vitamin C. I already mentioned this in the 21 Days of Beauty. I couldn't help myself, but I think that it's a surprisingly advanced formula for the price point. It really is. I think they did a great job on this one. And I guess we'll open up this Byoma set and let's try out, I don't want to try the, what was that, the ingredients? No, it's the directions in all kinds of different languages. Wow, all kinds of languages. Byoma must be a worldwide brand. And this is the Moisturizing Rich Cream. I noticed that they have a couple of different sets. This was the one that had the rich cream, and just knowing me and my preferences, especially with how light the rich cream is, I feel like I chose wisely. That's nice though. Look at that cosmetic elegance from a drugstore brand. That's exciting. So hurricanes. The worst hurricane that I've ever went through was Ivan in 2004, which hit the panhandle of Florida. Ivan was not supposed to be too bad. It only hit as, I think, a category 3, but it was an intense category 3. You know, you've got this range within the categories. We did evacuate for Ivan, and most people that I knew, because I was a teenager when Ivan hit, so most of my friends either evacuated or went to stronger structures. We didn't come back for, I guess, probably about a week. I remember it was so scary driving home because we're going, is our house still there? We got really lucky in Ivan somehow. I will never figure out how, but our home was absolutely fine. I did the statistics. I guess I knew even then that I wanted to go into research. I did a poll amongst my friends, but out of my friends group, 1 in 3 of my friends had to have a blue tarp on their home, which means they had damage to their roofs, and it took easily a year, probably a lot longer, for that city to come back, and that was just, again, a category 3. So this is why I actually am pretty stressed out for Tampa. This could be pretty bad. This could be pretty bad for Tampa. Again, if you are anywhere near Tampa, I would leave. It is not fun to stay through storms. I stayed through Zeta 2 years ago in New Orleans, and that was only a category 2. It was still scary. Oh, it's so scary, and we lost our power for a week. We're gonna do sunscreen next. I have a couple of samples. I feel like I'm so bad about using these samples, but I have the Supergoop Mineral Sheer Screen SPF 30 and the Ren Clean Screen Mineral SPF 30 mattifying face sunscreen. I just made that very awkward. I apologize. I think I want to try the Ren because it has such an interesting texture. Look at how thick it is. Do you think it'll really be mattifying? Let's try this one today. Did I ever tell you all the story of what happened? See, this feels really thick. Oh boy. Hope I don't regret this choice. After Hurricane Zeta, we lost power for an entire week, and let me tell you, it is awful to be without power. It is awful. We were fortunate in that we had at least clean water, but without power, oh god. We lost all of the contents of our refrigerator, as did everybody else in my apartment complex that we were living in. We all lost all of our food, all of it. So our stinking apartment complex, y'all, that dang apartment complex, on about, I guess it was day 4, they're going around knocking door to door, right? I hear the knocks next door, knock, 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 and I'm like, what's going on? So they knock on our door, and they have a paper for me to sign, okay? It's just me. Ara was emergency services, so she was working the whole time. So this is a paper promising you're going to throw away everything in your refrigerator and that you're responsible for any damage if you don't. And I just take this, now I read all terms and conditions, always, always. So I take this thing and I start reading through it, and I'm just thinking, what is going on? This is how we say, oh, hello for management. We are worrying about our profit margin and not the fact that you may have lost $500 worth of food, so we want to figure out ways that we can charge you. So here's the thing, I know that this isn't, upper management themselves. They hired somebody to go do this dirty work for them, probably paying them $8 an hour, So I was like, can y'all pass along to your boss that it's kind of not very nice. We're all struggling right now. We're all struggling. We're not allowed to have generators, of course, in an apartment complex. We can hear them. We know that other people elsewhere are getting some kind of power. We're just stuck here losing our refrigerator contents, just beyond frustrated. I was like, why not just send someone out to just be like, you guys doing all right? Just want to check on you. Just, be kind to you. Make sure everything is okay. Do you need anything? Should have gone with the super goop, y'all. Should have gone with the super goop. Anyway, thankfully, I bought the Peace Out Instant Pore Perfector, so let's give this a try on top of this, see if we can fix it at all. Anyway, that's me, and as I've talked about in some past videos, I try to always be nice to people, but I told Ara about what happened. And I love and need Ara in my life because she got on the phone and she insisted on talking to upper level management, and she did it. I don't know what happened. I never heard the phone call, but the next day, everybody in that apartment complex got an apology. The world has to have some Aras in it. It really has to have people in it that are gonna say, hey, this is unacceptable. It's just unacceptable for you to be treating people like this while everybody's stress level is what it currently is. This product has me laughing so much. So it says right here on the side of the box, don't call this a primer, it's so much more. But then when you pick up the packaging, how to use, apply as a final step before makeup application. So like, a primer? Using fingertips, gently press product into dry skin, focusing on areas with enlarged pores. I feel like my whole face is an enlarged sunscreen pore. That's an interesting color. Do you see the color of it? Did that make any difference? Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, okay. I do feel really glad I bought this because that helped a lot. Do I look matte? I used a matte sunscreen followed by a mattifying primer. Sorry, peace out, sorry. Let me tell you about what's in this Sephora bag because honestly, even I am in fact surprised that I went and did this, but 50% of you, according to my poll, said that you are interested in makeup that has skincare benefits. So I bought the new Haus Labs foundation. And then when I was in store, this is why you shouldn't go in store. I got tempted and I also bought the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer in shade 2 and the Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter in Moonstone. Don't feel like you have to stay for the makeup portion if you don't wear makeup. It's totally fine. We've pretty much talked about the hurricane anyway, in case you were curious about it. This packaging, it really is so gorgeous. So I know the supposed benefit of this is she added fermented arnica, which I think is pretty interesting. We've talked before about how fermenting ingredients does actually make them more bioavailable. At the same time, I do feel an amount of skepticism at the makeup that includes skincare ingredients because makeup is formulated to sit on the surface of your skin, whereas skincare is formulated to penetrate into your skin. That's kind of a big difference in the entire way that you formulate the products. How's that looking so far? I am liking it. I am really liking it. Please do not take this video as a review. I'm just trying it on. I did skip the powder. I actually considered it, but I hate that system with the netting. I looked at it in store and I just thought, no, it's just not for me. So I'm going to use my Omoliwa setting powder today, which I still have a lot of it. It takes me forever to go through powder. Here's the bronzer. Again, that's shade 2. I'm shocked I bought a bronzer, but oh gosh, look at how beautiful. Look at that packaging. Let's see how this looks. You like my brassy roots? Everyone deals with stress differently, and as I learned, bleach my hair under stress. This is so light. It's making it so easy to work with. Oh, this might actually look natural on me, maybe. Surprise, a little bit more of a full face. This is such light makeup. If you're interested, I'll include it in the description box below, but we've got to try this highlighter. My equipment is a total of $6,000. Will I be able to capture this? Still no. I've seen so many people say that this packaging is simply something you can't capture. It's like this pinkish, white, reflective, yeah, I can't, I tried. And then here is Moonstone. Oh, I guess that shade name is available because Becca's gone. That is so funny. I didn't even think about that till just now. I hear these are viral on TikTok, which we've already talked about, but yeah, I think what I do like about these is that it's not too blinding. It's really not. You can build it up if you want that. There you go. It's like an adjustable highlighter, which is perfect because I don't know, I feel like I've done my blinding highlight days. Sometimes I do get in the mood for it. Maybe I am today. Really don't know how much benefit you're getting from fermented arnica in a highlighter. I really don't, but I do think it is a very pretty highlighter. And that's it. We've really come to the end of this video. I'll give you all longer term thoughts on these products later. I do want to let you know that the rabbit hole will be up and running. You all will see my full unsponsored Skin 104 video this upcoming Friday, filmed it last week. And next week is a little bit iffy. We'll see what happens with the storm, but hopefully things are fully functioning. And that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you tried any of these skincare products? Have you tried anything from Haus Labs? I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Please stay safe, especially for those of you who may be in the Tampa area, or if you have loved ones in the Tampa area, please do stay safe in this time. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Make sure to like this video if you did enjoy this, and I will see you all next time.